Moral fatigue. That is, when things keep shifting and changing. You're not quite sure what others are doing. You have to constantly think in depth about every decision you make, the impacts and potential consequences of it. This brain fuzz is related to the ever-increasing load of what politicians like to call personal responsibility, making excuses for their reducing social and collective responsibility in our politics. This exhaustion has a lot of people rightfully asking what on earth we are doing all of this for, what we're aiming for, where we're going, and why. For some reason or another, this exhaustion has seen some yearning for business as usual. I guess when everything feels like it's on fire, maybe it's better the devil we know. But the devil we know, business as usual, isn't our future. It can't be. Business as usual isn't our future because it's the very settings that drove the greatest wealth divide on record in this country. It gave us the housing crisis. Under business as usual, Aotearoa New Zealand produces 4 times the amount of climate changing emissions than the limit required to keep our planet under 1.5 degrees of warming. In response to this cost of living crisis, the opposition has revived their old faithful trickle-down economics, floating tax cuts, cuts to spending, cuts to workers and renters and beneficiaries' rights, straight out of the 1980s playbook. These aren't solutions. They are once again declaring war on the poor. The Nets will always be able to argue that they'll tighten up the books. It's because they don't care about people or the planet that they'll happily sacrifice in the process. In fact, it's that kind of thinking that created this exhaustion dogging all of us. Moral fatigue.